Hi everybody, welcome back to Unknown Destination. Today we're going to be asking the question, what is next for us? So this is group 1, this is group 2 and this is group 3. Pick from one of these groups and then forward to the timestamp in the description and let your question be answered. Welcome group 1 to your reading, so let's get straight into it. We have the Sun as the first card. So this card talks about there being something that you're ignoring, a kind of a bigger picture kind of thing that you're maybe overlooking because it's not what you want, or just something very obvious that stands out that's in the back of your mind and then you're not really addressing when it comes to this situation. So this might be something, a problem or whatever it is that is coming to mind, that might be something you're dismissing and you don't want to face and you're kind of resisting when it comes to this situation. This might be something that comes up for you, for whoever you're thinking about, and your relationship as an issue or whatever it is. The next card we have is the Seven of Swords. This card here talks about feeling a little betrayed by someone, feeling vulnerable to what someone has done to you. Someone might have betrayed you, someone might have done something that hurt your feelings that you didn't expect for them to do, that you didn't want them to do, and it might have left you feeling vulnerable in the situation, hurt, all those things. So this might be the issue that you're kind of ignoring. This person might have some bad behaviours or habits that you're kind of dismissing or overlooking, or these behaviours might have something to do with some kind of thing you're dismissing and you're choosing not to acknowledge. So the next card we have is the Five of Pentacles reversed. So the Five of Pentacles is all about not feeling valuable enough. So reversed, this may be a message to you to understand that this situation or this person isn't something that is putting you in a place where you're valued and where your needs and wants are met, and you may know this. This may also mean that this person may make you feel valued or very highly regarded, but it may be a very shallow kind of feeling and it's not a true kind of bond that you should be aiming for with someone, with committing to someone or a relationship. So this card might be a sign, that this isn't serving you in the way, this situation isn't serving you in the way that it should be, or that you're not really understanding that how a relationship or whatever's on your mind in this question, how it should be making you feel, how it should be serving you. You're kind of mixing these shallow kind of feelings with what it's meant to live up to. Basically, there's truer and deeper bonds out there to be made, and this relationship, this situation is not that. So we have the High Priestess reversed, the Three of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles. So the High Priestess reversed can signify not being very spiritually connected to your true self. This may be you dismissing your intuition in regards to this person or this situation, and not listening to the guidance the universe is offering you when it comes to this whole thing. This also links in with, dismissing some big truth, somebody not treating you right, and also not getting the value that you deserve. So the High Priestess is a sign that you're kind of dismissing what you already know deep down. The Three of Cups reversed, maybe this person is not allowing you to be free in the world or feel as though you can form emotional bonds and feel comfortable and harmonious with your friends and family and people around you. So this person might be preventing you from being able to get on well with others. This person may also be not allowing you to be able to trust other people around you. Maybe they've planted doubts in your head, or maybe the way they behave is affecting how you interpret how other people around you behave. We have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is about abundance and having a lot, or feeling as though you have a lot of something. This could refer to that there may be more out there for you. This card may be saying that this person is holding you back from being able to experience more abundance in life, experience opportunities that will make you feel really good. They might be holding you back from being able to experience these things or find these things that will help you enjoy your life. This may be a sign that you're hoping this relationship harbors kind of abundance and fruitfulness, but it may not end up going that way, or you may have doubts, or there might be things you're ignoring about that. Okay, so we have Justice reversed. So this card is talking about how you're not getting justice in this situation. So I feel as though you have a good idea. You already know that this situation isn't serving you, or there's red flags, and you already know that this pattern of behaviour will continue to go on, and you may be hoping it doesn't go on. But this card signifies that this situation will not bring you justice. This situation may be unfair. There's kind of an imbalance between the two of you. One person may be more controlling than the other. One person may have higher standards than the other person has. Something like that. One person may put a lot of pressure on another person. There's a kind of imbalance and injustice to this situation. We have the Magician reversed. This card talks about feeling led by a situation. You're feeling frustrated and confused and controlled. So this message seems pretty clear that this situation is not serving you at all. There's a lot of control issues. There's an imbalance between the two of you. It's preventing you to enjoy life and to enjoy the company of others, and most importantly, this is something you already know and you may need to act upon, and this might just be a confirmation for that. So we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is kind of the energy of somebody offering you some form of emotional support, but it's not very invested or committed. So this might be the kind of person you're dealing with. Oh, it's reversed. So this may signify that you long for this person to be someone that shows you support and some kind of emotional commitment. However, this person is not fully committed and they're not fully there for you or able to be there for you. They're not the person that you want them to be, basically, in reference to an emotional support system or somebody to be there for you, or to give you whatever you feel like you deserve in this relationship. So I'll pull a few more cards. So we have the Three of Pentacles, okay, the Tower reversed, and the Chariot reversed. Okay, so there may be a situation, or you may feel like you want to work on something or strengthen this relationship. You may want to bring it back from what it used to be, or you want to rebuild it. This relationship may have gone through a lot of ups and downs, and it's kind of been falling apart, and you really want to bring it back to what you think it can be. You want to overcome the mountain that seems to be separating the two of you, but this is just not happening, and it's frustrating you, and you can't take action towards what your intentions are and where you want to get to. It's just nothing's moving. You're staying in this situation and nothing's moving forward, and you can't take the action that you desperately want to take towards rebuilding and progressing in the future. So yeah, you're in a very confusing, frustrating place, but I think you know deep down what you need to do, what might be in store for you in the future is just more frustration and more imbalance, injustice, control issues, somebody not fulfilling the role of the person you want them to be, more hurt, and right now you know what you need to do to move on from this. So thank you, group number 1, for watching the video, and leave a comment if it resonated. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Let's get straight into it. What is next for the two of you? So we have the 4 of Pentacles. So somebody is holding on to burdens, holding on to sufferings, holding on to struggles that you're not able to let go of. This might be a kind of controlling nature, or it might just be something you're not able to let go of. This can also refer to financial issues and wanting to control your finances. This may be something that is also troubling you. So the next card we have is the King of Swords reversed. This card talks about there being someone in your life, whether you or the other person or just the general energy, someone who is not very understanding or open. It doesn't feel like there's an easy flow of communication that can happen between you and them. This may be someone who is just not willing to communicate with you, or there is no communication available to occur, or you just might not feel comfortable communicating about something to them, something that you're struggling with, something between the two of you. We have the 10 of Wands here. This talks about burdens, carrying a lot of things that you're dealing with. So there may be some communication issues really going on here, and you may be, or they may be, dealing with something and they just can't communicate. So this is some kind of block preventing you from progressing forward in your relationship. So this is just talking about you just can't get past, you can't communicate these heavy burdens that are weighing down on you. Yeah. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups reversed. So you may not be able to enjoy life at the moment, or you may be very feeling like this person is someone that you can share a lot of good memories with, have progress in the future to a lot of good places. There's future potential you feel, or they feel, for you both to experience a good, happy, fruitful life. This might be some future kind of place that you wish to be in, but right now it doesn't seem like a reality, and right now you're kind of taking a back pedal and trying to absorb everything about what's going on, about what you're going through, about the other person, and trying to understand what you want, where you want to go, what's best. This is something you're struggling with trying to determine. These questions are things you're trying to answer in the background. You're trying to find these answers before you move forward. We also have the Nine of Cups reversed here, which indicates you or the other person, or the both of you, may be very unstable with your emotions. You're kind of all over the place. One moment you're up, one moment you're down. You don't know what all these emotions mean and how you can better them in this situation. This is what this energy here is trying to decipher. You're trying to make sense of this roller coaster and find out what you need to do, how you can get to this abundant, fruitful place with or without this person in the future, or how you can take the abundance of this relationship and continue it, or bring it to what it used to be, or manifest more of it. There's a very unstable kind of instability with emotions is what's going on here. Okay. Alright. Okay then. So to me, this card, for me, very deeply signifies that you have some kind of fantasy or illusion that you're feeding into about this relationship or the situation or where you want to be, and you're trying very hard to work towards, one or the other is trying very hard, consistent, working towards producing or making this illusion a reality, or this fantasy that you have. And there's nothing bad about having this illusion fantasy. The only thing is not something that is, shameful, but it's very important to realize if you're having an illusion or fantasy about this relationship or situation, because if so, you may find it to be delusional to hope or strive for this. This indicates that you're in love with the idea or image of this person and of a perfect relationship, rather than the person and the actual relationship itself, is what this card indicates. And you want to work really hard toward bringing about either bringing this illusion into reality or trying to move away from this illusion. And in the near future, or you could recognize that this is going to be happening, you may realize and wake up to the reality of what you've been doing, to yourself and to this relationship and realize it's not what you fantasize and dream about, and that can be a hard reality to face. And all these cards together tell me that you're holding on to this fantasy and this need for love, and needing to be loved or needing another person in your life is very destructive, and it's causing your emotions to kind of be very unstable because this person or the situation is not the fantasy you want it to be, and therefore you're trying to figure out, what should I do then? Should I keep feeding into this fantasy that I desperately hope it to be, or should I work towards waking up and facing the reality and moving away from all this? So we have the Page of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. This Page of Wands indicates that you don't feel like the things you say, the things you do, the actions you take to be more progressive with this person or in this relationship is not adequate enough, and there's just not enough, really. You feel unappreciated, and like what you do to progress is not enough. You feel undervalued, in this whole thing. So, and you want to feel appreciated and valued and as though taken into account, whatever you have to say, but this isn't what's happening, and you don't feel that way, and because of this you're not able to get anywhere. And this Emperor here might signify that you need to take control and not to be so attached to the things you do or say, and don't personalize how people respond or how people may not respond, and to be neutral about it, and to be more stand on more solid ground basically, and not be too wayward, as this card here may represent that you're easily your emotions easily become unstable because of the things people do or don't do, and you may misinterpret them, and this Emperor is telling you to be more grounded and have some clarity basically, and take some control back. So we have Ace of Cups reversed, the World, and the Tower reversed. So where this will lead to may be that you withdraw your emotions, commitment and investment from this person, or you acknowledge the lack of enjoyment that they share with you, the lack of investment, the lack of effort, the lack of ability to just enjoy each other's company. You acknowledge this lack, and this may lead you to end something or begin something. So you may end certain patterns that you've been addicted to. You may end an actual relationship. You may end any prolonging issues and take action. Or you may begin to take a different route, a different perspective. Something of the sort is ending, something else is beginning. We also have the Tower reversed here, which means strengthening of a relationship or of a bond. This may be referring to this relationship that you're thinking about, that is being strengthened as you acknowledge everything that's going on, and you may choose to continue working towards helping it, or bringing some light to the situation. Or this may be referring to you building yourself back up after realizing you don't want to be involved anymore, and you decide not to continue and to end. So this may be a rebuilding of what you want in life, and the kind of relationship you want, and how you want to be treated, and where you want yourself to be, what position you want yourself to be in. You're picking the ruins up, is what this may be referring to. So yes, overall, you may be very infatuated with this person. It may be to the point where it's an illusion or a fantasy, and it's causing you to be very emotionally unstable because this person doesn't reciprocate, or they're not able to communicate or treat you the way you want to be treated. And it's causing you to take in a lot of internal reflection as to what you want, and this may all lead to you ending or moving on or rebuilding. Thank you for watching Group 2. Leave a comment if it resonated. Hi Group 3, welcome to your reading. Let's get straight into it. What is next? The Sun. Got this in the first reading too. So the Sun is all about dismissing the truth, dismissing of something very obvious, something in the background that you haven't been acknowledging, a kind of truth. It's kind of like the elephant in the room that nobody's addressing. We have the Queen of Cups and Temperance. So the Queen of Cups, she's someone who is very emotionally aware. She's very perceptive and observant to the feelings she's experiencing, in a way where she's trying to understand them and figure out what she wants and what they mean. She really wants to gain understanding from the deep feelings she has, and understand what they mean and where they will take her, and how she can learn from them, and how she can do the best according to what she wants, according to her feelings. Temperance is all about patience and balancing of something, and it's also a card that can represent when we're feeling very frustrated and we need to kind of tone things down, balance things out, become kind of neutral, calm, peaceful, aware, take a step back, basically, not be led completely by our thoughts and emotions and where we want to end up, where we think we want to go. So there may be something that you have been ignoring that is affecting your relationship or you, and it's bringing up a lot of emotions and frustrations, and you're here to understand them, learn from them, and try to gauge and learn what to do. So we have the Knight of Swords, Strength reversed, and the Ace of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is all about direct communication, sorting something out, going to the source. So some problem, some issue, it could be this issue that you're ignoring here, is going to be directly communicated and sorted out with this person or with you. And we have the Strength reversed here. You may be feeling very vulnerable right now, too vulnerable, too much for comfort, very exposed. There may be a fear of being exposed, or feeling like you're going to be exposed. Your true sensitive and hidden emotions, agendas, whatever it may be, are going to be exposed, and you're not very happy about this. So I'm sensing that to protect yourself from these kind of vulnerabilities being on display, you're putting up these walls and you're using your words to deflect from your true innermost feelings, and you're not prepared to kind of be open about these emotions and frustrations you're experiencing, and something you're ignoring. So there's something deep down that you're ignoring in relation to this person and the situation that is causing some issues for you, and you're trying to understand it, but you're not communicating it to the other person, and instead you're there to put a defense up. This could also indicate that whatever you're feeling, you may choose to be truthful about and confront someone with these issues you're facing. But there's a fear here of putting up walls and not wanting to be seen in that way. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the World, and Seven of Wands reversed. So the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity to learn and experience something new. The World, I think here, is a new beginning. And Seven of Wands is resistance to something. So there may be an opportunity with this person to take things to the next level, or to experience something new. There may be an opportunity for something new to be experienced or to be communicated, or something new that was unexpected, that you didn't know you needed, that is there for you to experience and have an understanding of. And this may lead to a lot of things in the future, like an overall new beginning kind of thing. But there may be some resistance towards this. So this person might teach you some new things in the future, and it may help you both start a new beginning. But on someone's part there's a resistance to change, and this could be because of the fear of being vulnerable, or whatever issue that seems to be ignored or overlooked, or a truth that you're ignoring and not paying attention to. So what I'm seeing is basically there's a big thing right now that's basically pissing you off, and you've overlooked it for a while, and and there's a lot of emotions connected to this, a lot of frustrations that you're trying to figure out and understand. However, and you need to communicate with this person about it. This could be you or the other one, and but there's a fear of vulnerability. Regardless, you may take this step towards communicating and sorting this issue out, and it may lead to you learning new things, experiencing new things with this person that help you to deal with these fears of vulnerability. And it will begin a new beginning, a new cycle, and opening up, and an end to fearing. However, there is resistance here, and it may be difficult for this new change to occur, for these developments to occur. Someone is resisting change. So we have the Hanged Man reversed, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups reversed. So whatever issue you're dealing with, you may learn to communicate this and to surrender to it, and to take action towards overcoming these fears of being exposed and this need to put walls up. You may find that this issue is causing you to withdraw a lot, and it is preventing you from being very open, and it's preventing a lot of good things from being able to manifest in the relationship. So you're learning to surrender basically to whatever issues you're dealing with, and to just take action towards a better future. And there you are, the Two of Cups, a lovely card about a strong, intimate bond, about a strengthening of a relationship. We have the Four of Swords here, which is about taking the time to absorb things and understand what you want before taking action. So there may have been occurrences in the past where you've taken things too quickly, or you've misread signals, or you've been naive, and so this time you're kind of cautious and you've had your walls up. But you're going to learn to open up and learn to start new beginnings, and to not prevent things from progressing with these fears. You'll still be able to use what you've learned from past experiences when it comes to relationships to guide you and to make the best possible choice. Like, you still have these lessons that you've learned from the past, whether from bad experience or good ones, but you're not letting them turn into fears and preventing you from bringing strong bonds into your life and strengthening the relationships that you have with people. I'll just pull 2 more cards, I think. So yeah, you're learning to not be so naive, to not be so thinking that everything is going to work out in some magical way. And it's a good thing because it's helping your relationship strengthen, it's helping you make better decisions, and it's also helping you not let your fears hold you back, which is causing all these emotional issues and these frustrations. So we have the 7 of Cups reversed here. So this is about knowing what we actually want. So clarity is in this situation where we're understanding that we don't want these fears to hold us back. We don't want these walls that we've built to hold us back. We want to communicate. We want to strengthen bonds. So you'll learn to know what you want, and you'll learn to be successful in getting what you want. You want to progress and to move forward from all these issues that you're facing, that you're trying to figure out, and you will learn what you want eventually through the help of this person and through new experiences, and you will be successful in the intentions you have made. So that's a very nice spread. Nice to end it on a good note. Thank you, Group 3, for watching, and leave a comment if it resonated.